Are we all here?
Mhm.
I don't see anyone besides. The game glitch. Alright, go on down. There's a brazier inside. I only see 3 people for the record. Just gonna close that door so that we can stay a little warmer. Okay, I'm gonna actually restart because I cannot see anyone. What the fuck?
Oh.
Stay up here. Hitting record properly again. Rec. Check messages real quick. He's not shrunk, actually. This is just how he was built. No, it's the sun would want to stand next to him. That's why, because the sun would want to sit next to him, stand next to him. That's all. Anyway, back properly character. And normally the doors are open, locked open. We can't get them to shut. They worked this time. Better for us. It's cold out there. It's really cold out there. So, does anyone want to know the story?
I'd like to know.
We can start at the very beginning. A goblin named Vargug was taken from his home and turned into a slave by an empire that he thought was the Halderian Empire. One day he escaped, and on the run, he encountered Marwyn. Marin Solovoya. And they decided to get married. They decided to live together. Have a happy little family. To come here to Phelan. That was when the Halderian Empire was recruiting initially. And they came here to Phelan. And they had thought, let's join up with the other goblins or the other elves. They thought they could join a community and all of that. They got lost on the way. No one here is old enough to remember that. But what I remember being told was that they were supposed to join up with the other groups, and instead they found the volcano. They found Tharaab. They found the mother. One sec. And the mother whispered. They listened. They helped her renew her altar and come back properly to the world. They tried to find followers. They gave her what sacrifices she asked for, usually ferals, wayward travelers that kept dying on the footsteps of Tharaab, an issue we still have, actually. How, how, Shroud, how many people have died on our footsteps in the last few weeks? How many bodies do we have with us? They just, we don't even know who they are. They just keep dying. And because our beliefs, because our belief system says that we are cremated normally to return to the mother, to return to lava, we cremate them by offering them to the mother. And then pull up the ashes, bury that afterwards. You don't need to carry the body, Shroud. You can put the body back in the bag. So yes, Vargug and Marwyn offered as many sacrifices as that kept coming to the doorstep of Tharaab. And one day, and here's where it does get confusing for me because I had not been born. I don't know how much I should believe my parents, do I? Should I believe what they told me? Or should I assume that they didn't tell me everything? I assume they didn't tell me everything. I still don't know what to fully believe, but something happened. The love story I was told is that they wanted to live long enough to see me grow up. That they wanted to see me. Varga was going to die if he didn't find a way to live long enough. So he asked the mother for time, and she told him a method. He didn't immediately use that method, but eventually he did. Eventually he did create the phylactery, the cage above Tharaab that everyone sees when they go by. And they determined that if sacrifices were given, sacrifices of a specific nature, I don't entirely know what they are, but definitely a specific nature. I never did much studying on it. If those sacrifices were given, then he could live longer. He would simply take the body of whoever was sacrificed. The first body he took was Lady Grilka of House Koroth. There is no body in this coffin. That body is somewhere in Palecrest. Somewhere in Palecrest. We don't know.
My parents told me it was destroyed. I don't really know what exactly became of it.
Hmm. She was an Imperial come from Lyria to create the inn to try and make a more peaceful place for newcomers, to make Vendon. Like, she succeeded with Vendon. I I don't know why he chose her, but he did. She died in the dining room. I don't know if she offered. I don't know if he simply killed her. But I do know she came willingly to Thara Ob. She was invited to dinner, and then she didn't leave. And I'm going to say that's a good pausing point because we start in 60 seconds anyway. So, yeah, we will never know because the only people that were at that dinner party, well, besides me as a baby, and therefore not really remembering anything I was told, my parents, Lady Grilka, Mastelage, and Predarius.
Credarius wrote that Lady Groka ended up poisoning herself.
All right, you were there, weren't you? I keep forgetting you're old. You are so old. Yeah, Stolas, the Apostle is legitimately the oldest goblin in the world right now. Ignore his height. He is still a goblin.
Still goblin at heart.
So, after Lady Groka, things went really fast, really hard, and no one's really sure exactly. But from what I've been able to piece together, all the other 5 deaths in this room happened within a few months of each other. First it was the Shogun Azalea, but Azalea only died because of Stell Blackwell.
Because of Stu?
If Stell hadn't, when Lady Groka died, Bryony and I were hanging out around Tharab while my parents did other things. And we saw Stell Blackwell walk up to Tharab soon after the ritual with some white haired not elf. Apparently, he was a human. I found out later it was Everil from the FTA. I found out much later. He looked like an elf, but he was a human. And they spoke with Mastilige and Predarius. They left. They kept looking up at the altar. We didn't see what they were looking at. It just looked at like an altar to us. It just looked like an empty altar. Then that orc Craft came by with a goblin. They went up to the altar. They came down with a body that, as far as we all knew, didn't exist anymore. It makes no sense. Somehow, Stell saw something, told people, they found it, and then the siege on Thar Ob was starting. The war party was created. There was a list of every person that was at that war party. And Shogun Azalea was only killed because she was married to someone on that list. A list Stell wrote, and then somehow ended up in my father's hands. I don't know. We still had the lists by the time the siege ended. I think it got raided as part of the siege. A lot was taken that night. So first, Shogun Azalea died. Then Stell Blackwell. Then the Sultana. I never had the pleasure of meeting her, or the displeasure, if Pebble was correct. Pebble kept telling me how happy she was that the Sultana was dead, that her wife had killed her, but I don't know anything about that woman. I know nothing about her, but she's here. Or a coffin to her name is here. Because if you were to check any of these coffins, there is no body. It is just a memorial to the people affected. Over here we have Krafgrelok, the orc that found a body that seemed impossible. Over here we have Lixrax, Pebble's wife, one of the first to die at the siege. And downstairs are different names. This room, people that died before or during the siege on Thara Ob. downstairs. People that died after. These are the people that died after the siege on Tharaab. Aster Palecrist, the one that killed Vargug for a time, and enabled him to then take a new body, Stell Blackwell's. I have no idea who Henry Cowell is. I legitimately have no idea. He held one of the goblets? Then that's probably why he's here. And on this side, a bystander. Mercy Vines died the same day that the Shogun Aster did. They were in the wrong place at the wrong time. And these were the three people that died after the siege because of everything that was going on. And then everything this room and up has been public for anyone to see because the doors have been open. I I have the key for going down. That's where I intend to die. Does anyone have any questions about this morbid story of death before we go down?
Any questions I had, I already asked long ago.
Anyone else? No? Okay. Then this is the inner sanctum of the Everstone tomb. If you have a weapon, there are drifters at the very bottom. There shouldn't be any in this section. Tables. I don't know what this is. I will never know what this is because I can't talk to him. I can't talk to her. I can't ask them. I named this one Jeff. I I don't even know where this came from. None of this was here at first. It was just a room at first. A singular room. And then this tomb grew around. Family crafts, yeah. Let's try not to touch anything, little Evelyn. You might get sick from touching it. We don't know how dirty it is. There's more downstairs. Ah, yes. The locusts. They are the family pets, but yeah. Did you close the door? I forgot the door. I'll get the door. Are you scared? Do you all need a moment? It's not too scary down here, honestly. Oh, I didn't even bring any weapons. I expect to be perfectly fine. This is for cremation. Urns. Well, future urns. He has been so busy in his sleep. Yes, future urns. We have to carve them still. Oh, there's one. Most coffins, again, are empty. Most. We managed to find Matthew's body after everything at Crimson Grove, and we brought him home. Baracchio was kind enough to bury him, but the mother wanted him home, so we brought him here. Masterage, I wish we could bring his body home, but like with Callum. I figured they would prefer to be together in Vendon. I still felt they should be honored here, even if it is empty. My son. Oh, my son. To outlive your own child is difficult. I intend, me and Bryony, we intend to be here. But it doesn't really matter to us in the end.
Well, monsters are here.
What a GM,
I think we all should
please.
move away. Move
Let's head
away
on
from
down
the
real
demonic
quick.
sound, yeah.
Let's head down away from these bells. Ah, you came ahead. Locust! And a bell. This is the tomb. Cadwin, Lyra,
Yes.
come on up, come look. Unfortunately, none of us knew craft, so his memento means nothing to us. But I know you knew Thonis.
Do I take his stuff or...
Well, you already knew about this memorial. None of the rest of us knew craft. I only know everything you told me, which is that he was good and kind and angry at the end. You do?
Oh,
Is that the sword? So that's the sword that Kraft took with him? Where did you find it? Are you offering it? Are you leaving it here? think I should put it on on the wall. Yes. With his hammer. I'm... One moment. Are they watching? Come to the back, behind the altar. I'd like them to see them. Lyra, you asked. You asked so... No, no, put that away, Willow. You don't need it anymore. The bell is dead. But Lyra, you asked so often what became of Vargug. I I kept telling you he's asleep. This is this is where he's been sleeping.
Here, all this time.
Oh, there it is. Yeah, he's been huh? What? What? I I thought you would be asleep still. I I missed you. I missed you so much. It was long. why, why are you an elf? Why was my life so long? I, I expected to have a short life. I had 6 wonderful children. One of them rests above. Most of them are off doing their own little thing right now. There's one here right now. That's Evelyn. That's your granddaughter. And my shroud. Come forward. And this is your great granddaughter. She was here doing the sacrifice for her father. And of course, you know, Willow, my only cousin, Chakar, her husband. Stolas is Evelyn's father. This is. Please stay your hand when I say this one's name. This one is Lyra Palecrest.
It's an honor to finally meet you both. All this time.
At the moment, she takes your name, Mother. Just. She needed to hide. She takes your last name. Solavoya. And she chose to have red hair like us and be part of the family. And this is Thillian, whom I've adopted as my sibling. My apostle, as always, in the corner somewhere. That's fine. I I found family. Look at this, Mum. I even have over here, give her starlight, a Velcana. I remember how Father and you used to talk about maybe one day having an alliance with the Hibbonites, with Velcana, with Palecrest, and look. I've made friends with those that you always wanted to be friends with. Give a starlight cares for one of us. There was a slaver empire wandering around, taking children. Vasily thought it best to hide his child amongst Velcana. Giver Starlight is now the leader and therefore family, caring for a child of the mother. You haven't met the emissary yet, by the way. Not truly. But they like to scheme and the usual things that the mother loves. I, of course, don't need to explain Byrony. He's been by my side the whole time. I thought it would just be me and Byrony at first, honestly. I didn't even expect to have kids with how difficult it was for you two. Well, Praise Urdra. He's always been my uncle. The Apostle's always been the closest to family that I've had around.
Oh, monster.
And that's why the swords are here. That won't work to stop them. They are. But no, Billion. If if the apostle is my father's brother, then he's your uncle as well. Do you think that's the mother saying to hurry up again? Like at my wedding? Ah, right, and that's Lero over there. Forgot about that. Didn't see when you snuck in. Oh, have you been able to hear the names of my kids? Vasily, Gendrik, Haul, Avlin, Mikael, and Dinka. Mm? Yes, I did figure that out. I still hate it. Oh. Joka. Her justice. How long has she been whispering that one in your ear? I heard it before. I hadn't been sure what I was hearing. Antonya Joka. The Dark Daughter. I do not, or at least I choose not to, I suppose. Barony, get over here. My shroud. Do you have the blade? Did you forget to grab it? Do I hear bandages? No, no, no. Do I hear someone putting bandages on?
No, someone's put on armor.
Oh, okay. I suppose it is. Sharpo? Is Sharpo here?
Yeah, right here, right back
When
here.
did you get here?
Sneaky, really sneaky.
That's Ashar. That's the previous boss of the Hittites. I didn't even know he knew where this was. I told anyone that was family. He is family, but Is he still not back yet? I don't see Shroud. Let me put the shut down. Oh, I forgot. Mom, look.
Probably so close again.
The letters you gave me. Eh. Did not mean to do that, but I think I did. I kept one of them so that we could have it for the records. But yeah, I think I found them all. They were the only words from you and Dad. I had to find them all. But yes, these are the sacrifices. Well, this and a bunch of stuff in here. Ha ha ha. Oh, are you both able to drink? Here, vintage orange brandy. It's been brewing since the siege of Thara-Ob. Which reminds me, here, I made plenty. These are all sacrifices, including this knife. Sacrifices so that I can finally join the mother and so that my darling husband could live a little longer. I give him the rest of the life that I could have lived. A year, two, however long. I give her all of these sacrifices so that I may finally die and he may live a little longer in my place. May my soul be split in twain so I may still be part of him and yet still, finally, home. This is the first knife I had as after you left. I can't put it down. But if my shroud is willing, I believe Unless you have any fancy words to say. Oh, and the ivory. I love you too. And stab him too. Pretend to stab him. I love you both. I feel it. I love you all. Thank you for being here.
Bye, Antonya.
All the way up. There we go. One moment.
Good puffin's here.
Yep, that one.